What's up everybody, this is Derek here, and in this video we're going to continue to test the trip or kick mechanic that we discovered last night. For those of you wondering what I'm talking about, I'll try to link that video in the description down below, but basically all you need to do to accidentally knock out a teammate is to go prone and then spin around, and you magically trip them and they fly into the air and die, or fall from a high location and get knocked out. But I figured, I looked at some of your comments, and we're going to be testing two things in this video. So the first thing is that I saw a comment that said, well, what if you're knocked out? If you're knocked out, can you still trip somebody else and knock them out? Because that would be pretty OP. If you're knocked out, you're supposed to like crawl around begging for your teammate to put their magic hand on you and revive you, you know? You're not supposed to be able to knock other people out. So we're going to test that out. And then the other comment that I saw a lot of is, can you knock an enemy out this way? Now, let's forget about the fact that this is probably the least practical way to knock out an enemy, even if it's an exploit. Like, this isn't going to happen. Like, when in an actual match are you going to be able to get close enough to an enemy, go prone, spin around, and knock them out? So here we go. I figured, what better way to prove this? We use 2 devices. Let's use 3 devices. So we're in a custom room. That means we don't have to worry about bots, don't have to worry about other players killing us and ruining the experience. And we've got a duo squad. So here is DerekG and Warrior. So these 2 guys are on a team together. And then this guy is the enemy. So you can tell that he's an enemy because he jumps up and down. When he's running around, you can see him on the mini-map as like footprints. So first up, I'm just going to show you again what we already know, and that is how to knock out a teammate, for those of you, again, who have not watched the video. Basically, it seems to be an issue with like hitboxes, or it seems to be an issue with like the character's personal space, kind of. So you'll see that as I move my legs by the guy, see how he actually like jumps up over it almost and gets moved? So it makes sense then that if I swing around super fast like that, let's see if we can get him. See how he actually like flew all the way over to the edge of the school. And I know it's gonna be difficult to see on this screen here, but let's see if I could show you that. See how little health he has? So he took a lot of damage from that. So that means that all I have to do to knock him out, remember, this is my teammate, guys. This is somebody who, you know, I can go up to him, I can punch him. It's not doing any damage, obviously. And we'll go ahead, do a nice little spin again, one more time. Boom! Well, all right, we'll try it one more time. There you go. See, so he fell from a high location and was heavily injured. So my teammate is now bleeding out because I did that. So let's go ahead, we'll revive him, and then we're going to test if it works on an enemy. So actually, oh shoot, first we wanted to test, can a knocked out person do this? So let's see if the knocked out person, you guys will watch the iPad screen and just see, is this guy going to take any damage? So you can see I'm spinning around, just not doing any damage to him yet. I'm knocked out, so I can't go prone, I can't stand. Let's see if I go prone here. Does that work maybe? Nope, still not doing any damage. How about if if this guy is laying down and I'm knocked out and I spin around? Let's see. No, doesn't look like it. So I forget who said that, but it looks like that is not the case. Let me know if you guys find out differently, but at least for me, if I'm knocked out, it doesn't look like I'm able to make use of this bug. So it doesn't look like I can exploit being knocked out to actually knock out somebody else, because that would be pretty broken. So now let's go ahead and test the second part of the video, and that is, can we knock out an enemy using this strategy? So here we are. Here's our enemy ahead of us, and this person, you can see if I punch him, notice how again, it's hard to see as I bump the mic, but you can see he took damage from that. So obviously he's an enemy, so he will take damage from a punch. So let's go ahead and we'll just try this out real slow motion, see what happens. Okay, it looks like he also moves, so I think he's going to be susceptible to it. So ready? Let's go ahead. Remember, he took damage, so it's probably going to be a one-hit KO. Ready? Here we go. Up. All right, well, we just moved him a little bit. Let's go. Ready? Fast. Spin. Okay. Didn't knock him out yet. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it over here. Spinning around. Oh, there we go. We won. We kicked him to death, or we tripped him to death. So there you have it. So there is the second question we wanted answered. And now we know we can indeed kill, and it's not very practical at all, but you can knock out or kill an enemy by going prone and spinning around really fast, even without a weapon. Now again, if you find a way to use this in a real game against a real person, that person has massive potato aim, but or a serious case of something. But in theory, it works. It works. You go prone, you spin around, and again, if you're knocking people out this way, it is exploiting a bug, so you could get banned for doing it. But I don't really think it's possible to exploit this, because unless somebody goes like AFK or something and is just standing there, and then at that point, why don't you just punch them or use a gun, because it's going to be faster. So either way though, now we've solved two more issues with this method. I was curious whether it worked on teammates when they were knocked out, and it looks like a knocked out teammate can't use it. And then the other question we want answered was what happens if we try to kill an enemy with a method? Does that work? Indeed it does. So there you have it. My name's DerekG. If you're watching this video, definitely give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps out the channel, and consider subscribing if you haven't already for tons more PUBG mobile content. Definitely check out my Discord, which I'll leave a link to in the video description down below for the next time I'm streaming. If you're watching this video right when it goes out, I'm going to be streaming Sunday at 8 p.m., 8:30 IST, somewhere around there. And we're going to see if we can play a game with Carrie again, because that was a lot of fun, and there's some craziness happening in the stream. It was a lot of fun again, so why not try to do it? So my name's DerekG, and I hope to see you in a future video soon.